Hey everyone, how's it going? Vash, SWGOH, Daniel, Simon. I have not heard anything about the uh, the what do you call it? I have not heard anything about that the Poncho Bro assault battle going away. Why would you say that? Have you heard anything? So I may not be on the forefront of all the news, but I have not heard anything about that actually. So I don't think so. I don't think they would call it an assault battle if they weren't planning on keeping it. I know they did say like, yeah, we'll monitor it just in case, but I don't think it's gonna change. Hey Thron Hub, how's it going? Yeah, well he just said that they're gonna monitor because it was so generous that they were just like they were gonna monitor the cadence or something just because it pretty much alleviates any of the credit problems that we have. But I haven't noticed anything where they have been saying something like they're going to get rid of it or change its cadence. So it seems like consistently. So he probably said that it's not guaranteed. It's just him giving you the full knowledge that Meathead, when it originally came out, Meathead was like, hey, we're just gonna observe it to make sure that it's not gonna be pretty much like too much and they're gonna have to curtail it. So they just left the door open on that, but I don't think they're going to change that. So you're pretty safe to farm them. I say farm them. I think they're an excellent farm, but I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not worried about it personally, so if I were you, I would not worry about it. But it's up to you on if you want to farm them. I think they are must farm right now, so do with that what you may. So it's a good farm, but you have nothing to worry about as of right now. So this is the first Grand Arena stream I have done in a long while. I thought, actually, surprisingly enough, no one mentioned it. Like, I have not done a Grand Arena stream in, I don't know how long it's been, honestly. I did, in the last 2 months, I've done 1 or 2, maybe. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, Simon. I didn't review your roster, so I don't give advice on rosters unless I've seen the roster. Just because a lot of times people will, and I'll say this, people will give kind of like a closed question. They're like, hey, should I farm this or that? And it's like, well, unless I see the roster, I can't really tell you, because it may be something that you're probably not even tracking as something that you should farm. Because I could tell everyone, like, yeah, farm Jabba, but if you're nowhere near Jedi Knight Luke or Jabba, or you don't have any of the Get One characters, and you're like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna like stall everything I'm doing and going all in on this. Like, I don't know. So if I do give someone, when I was gonna work nights, oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, it's been like 2 months, 3 months then. So I'll tell you what. So as far as Grand Arena, I don't know if you guys have been getting this feeling, but it's been feeling worse and worse and worse and worse. Because if you look at, I've been staying consistently where I need to be. I've been going like 5 and 4 for forever. And what the squish is doing right now is it makes my opponents stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And even though I'm getting close to 10 million GP, like my opponents still have like literally everything. So it just makes Grand Arena, and also this last Datacron, not the one we had last, but the one that was like 2 cycles ago. It's a very whale friendly Datacron. Yeah, so with the combination of the squish and that whale Datacron, where I'm facing opponents and they just have like the good level 6 attacker cron or the good level 6 support cron on like everything, and it just makes counters ridiculous. And while I'm still going like 5 and 4, I'm still winning, I'm still like pulling it out, I'm still full clearing and doing all those things, it just feels not fun, if that makes sense. And I don't know. Thrawn is the next GL. I think very highly likely that Thrawn will be the next GL. But that's just how I've been feeling. I've been feeling just kind of, I think I talked about it before too, before I stopped kind of like streaming them, that Grand Arena was just feeling really, I don't know, like annoying. It was annoying to me. And I think it has to do with that one Datacron set, that it's just like super whale friendly, and it wasn't like new. Like you can get a few good level 6 support crons. Like I have one good level 6 support cron, I have 2 good level 6 attacker crons, and then 2 tank crons. But that's like not putting any money into my Datacrons. But I'm facing people and they just have like ridiculous Datacrons, and as the squish pushes those players down that should probably be in like high Kyber 2, Kyber 1, down into like the bottom of Kyber 2, I'm facing accounts that are just like getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and it just wears me down, which is, you know, fine, but it's just one of those things that's like super annoying. So let's show the comparison real quick. And honestly, I've been kind of focused on other things. Like I've been having a lot of fun with my mod. I was supposed to do my mod workshop today, but the guy was not ready. Like he really fumbled it on that one. And then the guy the week before that forgot the date that we had scheduled, and so I haven't done that in 2 weeks either. Honestly, very annoying 2 weeks of content creation, but I've been having a lot of fun with some other things. All right, so here's me. I do have more offensive wins than him. Under, defends, clears. I don't even know what under means. Does that mean I'm lower GP than my opponent? I don't know. I have like no defense though. My defense are very, very low. I have a lot more clears than this guy. I do clear a lot. I'll say that. So 9.9 million GP to their 11.3. Double-ish, double and some change over my Zetas. More GAC Omicrons. I do have a mod advantage with 53 25 plus mods, 93 20 to 24 compared to their 14 and 60. They do more than double my 6-stop mods though, so that's like a big boost for them. They have a lot more relics than I do, more Datacron rerolls. Hey Mount Goat, amazing, excellent. Congratulations. That's a big deal, dude. All right, so like I said, my opponent has everything. All the GLs, all the conquest characters, all the important characters, all the fleets. So they got all the things. So I'll just have to, I'm missing 2 of the things now, surprisingly. This is really filling up for me faster than I thought it was. Faster than I thought it would. So I'm missing C, I'm missing Lord Vader. Pretty soon I'll be missing GL Ahsoka. I don't have my ult on Leia. And I am slow rolling my ult right now. So I'm still farming the last 3 shards I need for my characters. So I'm farming in their dark side characters. So I'm farming 3 unaccelerated farms. The 2 new Night Sister Imperial Remnant zombie dudes. And then also I'm farming, I forgot his name. Oh, Beck, Caloran Beck. So these 3. All 3 of these are dark side, and I'm only doing 50 refreshes. And my hope is we're gonna get the Galactic Chase soon. And if we get the Galactic Chase soon and I'm farming light side tickets and it's on a light side node, then as you all know, I will get double the shards for that chase. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm not gonna like purposely not get her ult, but I will slow roll it for a little while. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I do love having Leia. I haven't been able to use her. I just placed my second Zeta on my Rebels, so they're still a work in progress. This week they're absolutely not up to snuff. Next week hopefully a little better, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see what my opponent has for me today. This is actually a pretty tough defense. So in the north we have Bo-Katan. We have Reva, Jabba, and then I'll hide my face for a little bit. Lord Vader here. Not too strong of a Lord Vader. I'm probably going to have to like JML that or something. I don't know. So, and then on the bottom, we have Traya. We have a Quad May, a Seer, and a JMK. So overall, pretty strong team. We'll just have to see what we can do here. And then I did change my defense. So before I had like a completely empty defense. So now I do have a pretty good defense. This GG is crap. This is actually a Wampa. It's a Wampa trap is what it is, but I'll hide my face again. We have Leia here, a very weak Leia. I didn't put a lot in there. We have the Eth Koth Qui-Gon here. So this is a decent team. Believe it or not, this Radis is a very strong team because I have the good level 6 for Radis, and man, that team punches way up. On the back I have kind of crap, just Ewoks, a Dash team, and then Iden. And then on my north I have I have bounty hunters here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I did not know I did that. I may need that for Lord Vader. Oh well. I'll have to figure something out. Phasmacron here, a Quad May, and then an Iden team right here. So we'll see how it goes. And of course the same thing with my fleets. The triple attacker Leviathan that's strong against the mirror, and then Radis. So I have a decent defense now, so it's not a complete pushover. Like my Leia has the Tankron, the Radis has the Radiskron. This team has the good level 6 support. This thing will delete most GLs. Like you cannot Bane this, you can't SOKR this. You have to come at it pretty much with a JMK, a Leia, or something that's very, very strong. Otherwise it just loses. So the problem is I don't know if I have the teams to like get through this. I'm gonna have to do some craziness. So JMK I'm probably just gonna mirror. I can probably Malgus this, which means I'm going to have to, for Reva, use Phoenix, which isn't anything crazy. Bo-Katan, I have no idea what I can Bo-Katan. Just none. I have no idea right now. Jabba, I'll probably SOKR and then hopefully do JML against this Lord Vader, and maybe it'll work. I don't know. I may have to clean up that solo Lord Vader, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so on offense I have my JML, Jabba, Rey, SOKR, JMK, Reva. We have Sith Empire. Yeah, Bane, Phoenix, Starkiller. So we have a good amount of stuff. Wampa. So we'll see what we can do here. What do they have? Stunning here with the tank revive. All right. Oh, hey, before we do this, did anyone watch Urz's stream? What did you guys think of that? I thought it was pretty interesting. It was the first Grand Arena stream I've seen of his, so pretty interesting to me. Were you guys anyone catch that? Either way. Yep. Yeah, I guess we'll start with the mirror. What's the speeds on these? Probably slower. 337. Cheese and crackers is that slow. That's a slow 549. Okay. Yeah, Wolf did give me a sub for I could probably actually JML that. It's pretty weak. Do I want to? Maybe 5 minutes. No, it's honestly not really my cup of tea. I feel like he took like a 20 minutes of gameplay and stretched it out 4 hours. But good. His interludes or whatever, I felt like some of them could definitely be trimmed a bit. But I liked his commercials and stuff, so. What's the speed on this? 549. I think, believe it or not, nah, I'm just gonna mirror it. I don't want to mess around with this. Wolfie took notes on his stall tactics. Yeah, very, very good stall tactics. All right, let's do this. Yeah. I feel like that's all we need. I'll use Plokron here. So Plokron is super strong, beats this. I don't know what's on the back. You muted the interludes. I like the interludes. I really liked it. Like I said, not really my thing. I think it's more of like a nostalgia thing, you know, like, cause he was huge. He was like just as big as Arnold back in the day. So I can understand the nostalgia for it. All right, so yeah, let's do this. What do I want to stun here? So he's gonna take her stun away. So I guess I can just do this. Stun you. Yeah, so that would have cleansed that stun. Let's do this. See if I can loop around to her. There you go. We'll do this. Stun you. Keep the name of the game is just keep her stunned as long as possible so that we can get to ult here, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do right now. Let's just do that. Pump turn meter. Do this. And then if I can loop back to her, I'll just kill her outright. There you go. And from here, we could pretty much just like throw it on auto, but I'm just going to continue. There you go. And then finish you off. You revived like a punk because of the Datacron, which is fine. But now that Savior's gone, do that. There you go. You're all stunned. Number one stunner. I'm gonna take her out. I really don't like Ahsoka Tano snips. And we hit like a train. At this point, I could probably like throw it on auto, but you know, might as well just play it out. Let's do this. Continue to do this. Keep stacking. Cutting through him. See if that'll kill him. Nope. Just shredded his armor. Take a turn, dude. He's dying anyways, even with her stuff. So not the biggest of deals. Would be a lot faster, but what are you gonna do? There you go. Just kill you. There you go. And just throw it on auto. But yeah, this team right here, very easy, very safe. Like I said, I think I could have used JML with Plokron here and probably got through it, but I just didn't want to mess around with it. All right, so for this, I'm going to use Malgus. I'll probably use Gritcron just to make Malgus like super chunky. You know what I mean? The goal is to get through, like pretty much take, oh, they have, man, they don't even have crew in here. What cron is this? Grit? Yeah, not the biggest of deals. Alright, so I just gotta kill Malicos as fast as I can, and then Seer, and then kind of like kill the rest from there. Yeah, do this. Fear, dunk you, give him doubt, make him doubt himself. I'm pretty sure I'm either gonna have to get to like another suck or something, and then we can be able to like kind of push through him. But like if I can get one suck off Malicos, then we'll be in business. Or I have to like loop around to another Malgus dunking. There you go. Now he's dead. So now I have to kill Seer, because she can kill one of the sides if I let her take her special. Then with that health, yeah, that one can kill a side because it's like health % damage. These guys have a lot of health, so I still got to get through her as fast as I can. Cal is annoying, but he's not like the end all be all. I'll kill him after I kill these guys here. So still, there you go. Man, these guys are pretty healthy. Almost dead. Let's go. There you go. So now I'll kill Cal here. Yeah, keep him controlled, and then at this point he does have mostly health, and then we're getting to a suck here pretty soon. I'm probably, both of these two don't take any suck damage, which is fine. Yeah, there you go. And then pretty much, yeah, just no more sucking, you know what I mean? And then we can just get to the dunkings. So this is my go-to counter for this team. And here, I'll just like throw it on auto. But this team is very strong against Seer. Malicos is very strong in himself and can pretty much like kill a lot of teams. So that's why I chose to use, I could have used Malgus on Riva, but Riva I can use Phoenix where I cannot Phoenix this team. So yeah. All right, this I'm just gonna go with, so this isn't a good level 6 support cron, so I'm just gonna go Sith here. Bane, the bane of my existence. All right, so we don't have to use anything crazy here, like a good attacker cron or anything like that. Just speed up, crit damage, a little protection maybe. Yeah, I'll do this one. This one has health, which is good. Just the survivability I need. And it's just Bad Batch with Quadmate. She does have triple Omicron. It's a little annoying, but this should beat that pretty easily. Otherwise, like that triple Omicron is very strong. With the, especially as it messes up cooldowns. But this should be fine. So we'll do that. We'll start. Wow, they just straight up died. Okay. So not as strong without the full team, but you know, I didn't want to mess around with this, because if you mess around with it, this is a very strong team. Our Quadmate is very strong. So there you go. Take all these stuff. Nope. Not as much. So just got to keep building up. Do that. Just keep draining her life. All right, do that. Just need him to take some time to cook. Just fine. Really annoying. But we're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Man, she's ramped. Not really. But this is why I said she has a lot of survivability. And if she keeps messing up your cooldowns, then sometimes you just can't get to her, and that makes it an issue. So 66, he survived. That's good. I don't know what he's doing with his bros. All right, this. I don't know what I want to do for this. I think I'm gonna look at insights, but I'm pretty sure I'm stuck with Jabba. Is what I'm gonna have to do here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to Jabba this. As much as I don't want to. Let's pull up insights real quick. What do you guys think I should do here? What is your guys' insights on this team? I just don't think I have something that can punch through it except for Jabba. So I think of course I can SOKR it, but I need SOKR for Jabba. I wish this was on the north wall because that would give me some flexibility, because if I had to, I could try to Night Sister Jabba and use my second Bane. Yeah, I had first Bane, but what about second Bane? Yeah, Bane could beat that, but man. Actually, Bane could lose to this if you somehow you drain, Nihilus doesn't die, his cooldowns reset, Traya isolates Set, and then Nihilus just like annihilates Bane. You can lose that, believe it or not, if you take Bane against it. So, and there's a world where it just doesn't work out right. Alright, what am I doing here? Insights. This layout is not great. Alright, what's this Datacron? 15% turn meter. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have to Jabba this. Pretty sure. And that's why it's a solid defense. It's just a 3 Omicrons and it pretty much takes a G out. Yeah, C, if I had C, this is where things like not having C really go against me, because this would be a perfect place to use C. Bane probably could have done it. SOKR, of course, can do it. JMK. JML loses. Wow. Yeah. Even like Jabba can lose to this. Man, 77%. Yeah, I gotta go with Jabba on it. Inquisitors are a no. Imperial Troopers. My Imperial Troopers can't push through that. Alright, yeah, I gotta either SOKR or Jabba it, and SOKR can handle. Yeah. It's just my choices. It's a very strong team. So we'll do that. Just Jabba. I am gonna lose some banners because what do you call it? Bush is gonna die from all the assists. 100%. She's not gonna survive. More than likely. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I do have these. These are just like stats. I'll still crit damage, just a ton of crit damage. Potency. Yeah, I can just use this for stats, I guess. Yeah, here we go. Should be fine. I don't know who should I... Oh, yeah, obviously, who should I kill first? You're pretty annoying. Let's keep doing this. You know, mess up my cooldowns, bro. He's gonna get isolated here shortly. It's fine. Alright, and my cooldowns were crushed. Get some more bombs on you. Let's do that. More bombs on you. Not as many as I'd like, but still fine. I would like to get our AoE off sooner more than later. Let's do this. None of this is going to matter, but ability blocks. There you go. 10. Oh, she did not get her AoE off. It's fine. He's dying. They're doing damage. Okay. Gotta kill you now. There you go. Rip your arms off. Cool. Yeah, this is messy. Super, super messy, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to like eat them. They're not gonna be able to get through my dudes. I'm just gonna have to like swallow them one by one. I'm probably gonna... Can I kill you? Oh, there you go. Yeah, cool. Then I can eat her and then just kill that dude. Yeah, not the best, right? But I knew... I went in knowing that this was going to be a messy battle just because of all of Bush's assists. There's nothing you can do. So, at least other than that, it's pretty clean. So, just fine. Not the biggest of deals. But a good team, right? Like a solid triple Omicron takes a GL to kill, pretty much. Like I see why some people will take that or leave it on defense, because it's a solid defense. Very solid. If I had mine at relics, I may have put it on defense. I don't know. Alright, so probably gonna try to Treya this. CLS this maybe. I have Star Killer for this. Let's see what we can do in the north. I don't know what I can do for Bo-Katan. I don't know. Let's see. Is this like a support cron? Healer cron. Okay. Let's do... I don't know what I can do for Bo-Katan. It's a solid team. Bo-Katan, Mandalore. Who else is on the team? Kreese. So you. Let's see what we have here. Treya. Not my Treya. JML. Then I have Lord Vader. I need to deal with Lord Vader. CLS, no. BMK, no. Maybe I'll just have to try this. Let's give them a really good Datacron. It's just a solid team. Night Sisters does not do it. What Datacron is this? The support cron? Oh no. Crit avoidance. So hear me out. If I can clear this with Night Sisters, I could possibly SOKR this. Right? God, this is such an annoying team. At least she only has one Omicron. Let's do that. Let's see the Omicrons. Take off the defense Omis. Exclude. Those two. Let's see what the stats are. Treya's looking better. Maybe Treya? Then what would I do with for Lucian? I don't have the full... Yeah, I can do this, Inquisitors. And then let's see what... That's with that good cron. So let's see. Let's do this. Revo. 2 battles, and then look at Datacron set. Do this one. 2 battles. 50%. 2 battles. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. A difficult battle. What do you guys think? Definitely Phoenix here. There is certain ways you can get around that bash, but yeah, I don't know what to say. That's just kind of it's a way to support my stream without having to spend any money. So thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. What tanks do we have? So we have, where are you at? You? Have anything with like potency? Definitely not. Don't need that. This isn't bad. Appreciate it. No, that's not what I need. What are these stats? For tank of orange health, crit damage. That's a lot of crit damage. Resistance, defense, armor penetration. This is good. Special ability, they gain 15% turn meter. Defense, tenacity, crit damage. Yeah, this one might be okay. Let's see how it goes. What are these? Special damage. Yeah, I'll do this. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Hey Darth Revan, how's it going? So, having to do some not normal things here for me. Irregular, if you will. Alright, cool. Got tenacity down on you, so dispel all that stuff. She's gonna keep her taunt like permanently, pretty much. So, now I can do this. And I just have to loop around to get... Man, I would appreciate if you guys would stop doing that. There you go. Now we gotta loop around. Now I have to keep his stuff ready. Yeah, so in 2 turns, I gotta loop around for that. Death Market's not gonna matter. I gotta keep that, so I'll do this. Do this. There you go. Stagger. Let him go. There you go. Oh, no days on her. That's not good. Do this. Stun? No, I can't stun her. Do this. We're in trouble. They finally got days, but she's gonna take a turn here. So someone with Death Mark is... Oh. Yeah, she got days, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stagger her in time. So someone might die here, and then we'll be in trouble. Alright, so crisis averted, guys. Crisis averted. We're good. Yeah, the whole time I'm like, we're in trouble, guys. But we're good. We're fine. Man, why does she keep surviving? Something to do with the Kron. There you go. Oh, she is tenacious. It's something to do with her Datacron. That was crazy. You've never seen this one before, Daniel? There you go. Perfect banners. 65. Hey Jay, how's it going? Yeah, that's a solid counter. I kept it, and I always keep it in my back pocket just in case, because you never know when you need it. I don't know if I want to try Night Sisters here. Should I try for funsies? I've never done it before, and that may save me SOKR for here, because I also don't have a Lord Vader cleanup, I guess. We have a lot of questions here, not a lot of answers. So, yeah, Rex is good. So that counter isn't as needed anymore, but it's nice to have, just because before, when her Datacron was like super crazy strong, that was a really reliable counter. So, what do I want to do here? I would like to try, I've just never tried it before, but I would like to try Night Sisters here. But I feel like it might be a waste if I could use them I don't know if I can use them somewhere else. Like, I could probably use Night Sisters here, right? That's a really good team. But it's like, what do I do for Bo-Katan? I guess Inquisitors. Yeah, we talked about Inquisitors. Inquisitors are really strong. Maybe with like an attacker cron or something. Or just like tons of stats. Tons of like crit damage. Tank cron. This one, some health damage. Also, a big problem with that is I just don't know Bo-Katan that well. Alright, so let's go JML here first. I see this has been pretty smooth lately, but I could see a world where all this kind of like falls apart very, very soon. And where's the Tankron? Yeah, so we'll do this. Tankron wraps his protection. Hey Kim, you up at this early? So it's 8 p.m. for me, so it's not early for me. All right, so yeah, let's just do this. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, ability blocks everywhere. I would love to get around to him. Let's do this for now. Take that. You're just gonna get marked. That's fine. What do I want to do here? I'll save that for that. So I guess we'll do this. We'll just keep working down you. And of course you revived. Do this. Take off all your stuff. Everyone protection up. Need to kill him as fast as possible. Really don't like that, but that's fine. Do that. Target you down so I can just kill you right out. That's not good. Not happy with that. He's gonna ramp incredibly high. That's fine. Let's do this. Clear all this stuff off. And we just gotta take out that tank as fast as we can. There you go. I would like to... Thrawn is ability blocked, so he can take a second. I can just like kill Darth Vader really quick. Hey Mad Max, how's it going? Do this, ability block. He's gonna survive just fine. Alright, and now I just gotta target you down and then see if we can just like burn him down as quick as possible. Jack up your cooldowns maybe? Alright, let's do this. Cleanse everything, and then I can start using ability blocks. I can start pushing turn meter with Hoda here. and then start increasing my cool. All right, there you go. So I got that done. That's good. That's good. Pretty happy that worked out. All right. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? This Bo-Katan is very difficult. Science time? Maybe. I could always mirror that if I need to. Hey, thanks for the resubscribe music. How you doing? Ray with no ult? Is that a no ult Ray? Oh, it is a no ult Ray. Yeah, I could just mirror that. That's fine. That's pretty easy. So I'll Ray with the, I'll ult that, CLS that, Trey of this, I guess. And then we'll move over here. See what we can do here. So I have Star Killer, and I have maybe Star Killer. Let's see it's Star Killer with Attacker Cron, how it does against that. So maybe that'll help. So let's do this. Also, I think the hardest thing about Bo-Katan is I just don't have Bo-Katan, so I don't know how good she is. Or I don't know how to beat her, if that makes sense. You, and then the only Jedi I have, I don't have Mace, Juhani. I don't have any of these, but I'll just go with this. Alright, so maybe I'll do Star Killer with an Attacker Cron. I could do that. See how it goes. Last time I used my Star Killer, I used it against a trench with a good level 6 support Cron last GAC, and he just deleted it. Like, he just deleted Star Killer and I lost the match because of it. Like, straight up. Alright, Jedi. I need a Jedi. Barris? Yeah, I could use Barris. Right? Jedi. It's probably the best Jedi I have here. Although Kanan is a tank, so that's probably, yeah, I'll use Kanan. Kanan's fine. He doesn't have a home. Then we'll go with you and unaligned Force user. I would love you. Well, it's not going to be that big of a deal not to have healing immunity for 2 turns. Do I need you? I don't know. Not Wampacron, but let's go with this. Alright. Yeah. I don't even know. I think she gets like a savior. So do I just go all in on her? I can't isolate, but yeah, I'll try my best. I'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'll try. We'll do this. Do that. She is thick. Can I stun? I can stun. So she takes like almost no damage, but we'll see how it goes. Pull it out of the sky. Healing immunity. It takes like no damage. Do this. She's almost dead. Okay. So she's back. Stun everyone again. Whatever this. Okay. Yeah, that works, guys. Yeah, good job, team. Good job. We got it done. So let's just kill you for funsies. No, you're like thicker than a Snickers bar, so we'll kill you, I guess, because I don't have to kill you. Yeah. Do that. I'd love to get some healing immunity on him. Stealing my banners. There you go. He just had to take that last little trip to steal my banners. All right. Woo-saw. Woo-saw. All right, let's do this. Man, this is, believe it or not, this is like a tough opponent for me. All right, we'll go Attacker Cron here, because I just don't want to mess around with this. All right, so let's do this. Pokia. It's going to take a second for him to start being able to take good use of this Datacron, but luckily we have this guy and he can still do poke, swipe, swipe. That gives him 3 turns, and that allows him to start taking advantage of that sooner. Alright, I'm gonna kill her so hard right now. You just let me take a turn, please. Please? Alright, let's just do that. Do this, charge up my ult. Let's poke you. End your life. Just have SOKR go. And then he's gonna go again. Excellent. Do that. We'll jump into ult here. And I'm gonna start swiggity swapping. Swiggity swiping. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. You just play your silly little games. Let's dispel all that crap off you. Do this. We're gonna just keep on swiping here, and then he's going to. There you go. We'll do that. Do this. I just want to stun you so that we don't have to deal with this dodge shenanigans. And then we can start building our stacks off him, and then he double attacks because he crits. And then all in on Lajaba right here. Call it a day. Call it a day. 59. Excellent. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so this is pretty hard. Probably Mirror, Chimera, Malevolence is what I'm gonna do there. Alright, so let's yeah, let's do this. We'll do Ray here. hope this doesn't go awry. I don't know if I have a good... Normally I would do something like... Oh, I do have this whole team left. Okay, cool. I thought I used it. Yeah, this is fine. Just use this Datacron. I thought I used L3 for the Phoenix, but I did not. I did not. Yeah, yeah, let's just do this. Start getting my stacks so I can get a whirlwind going. That's fine. Let's just do first let's just get a healing or a armor shred there. Just to start dealing more damage. Do that for the funsies. Do this. Okay. We can heal up. Alright, who do I want to... I'm going to save this. What do I want to do? Do I need to... I don't need to save it, really. Let's see if I can just, like, kill you? Nope. Alright, do that. Do this. Little taunt. Alright, let's just use that ability, because why not? Let's go into ult here, because they can't do anything. Let's just healing immunity on you for now. Keep up upgrading, deal some damage overall. Alright. I think I'm gonna have my whirlwind here, yeah, so I should be able to just kill you. There you go. Another armor shred here. That's annoying, but it's fine. Let's start getting another whirlwind cooking. So we need to start dealing more damage over here on her. That's annoying. But we'll get cooking. So the good thing is, yeah, she just wasted that, but the good thing is we have all our ults. She has no ults. We just have to bring her health down. She doesn't have any healing now. So we can just like start working her down there. There you go. That healing immunity is killer on her. Yeah, there you go. So I can just get you out of here. What? You survived. That's annoying. Another armor shred. You gotta survive, so do this. Okay, now I can do my, when I loop back around, be able to do this, and then kill her. And now we're cooking. As not clean as that was, you know, that's fine. Do that. Counterattack, that's fine. There you go. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. Alright, so for these, I can do CLS here, I think. Should be, oh yeah, I could do Phoenix, or here, let's see. Because there's a few things I can do there, and I could like 2-piece or multi-shot that one if I had to. Like I can do Night Sisters. I am this Luthen with Luthencron. I may have to use Reva. Let's see what beats it. Or I can use Phoenix, or not Phoenix, Sith. So good thing is it's not like fully stacked or anything. So let's go here. Mon Mothma. We got you. Where are you at, Luthen? Oh, there's no data on this, right? There's no data on this. Because this one's new. Okay. We're just gonna have to look at it and make a decision on what we want to do. Alright, whenever an ally takes a turn and we riposte. Defeated. Okay. So, what do you guys think? Traya or Riva here? Because I think I can do... I don't think the Luthenkron's like too super strong. Yeah. And then I could CLS the other one. So I'll do that. In worst case, I have Traya. If for some reason Inquisitors don't work. What do I have here for Datacrons? Reduce damage. Beat up, crit damage, special damage, protection. Okay. Yeah. I'll just go all in on him. She does have the death mark mechanic too, so do that. I can't like really target any of these other guys, so I'll do this for now. Do that. Take his turn meter. Ability block everyone. Who do I want to kill? Both are kind of unimportant, but he gets turn meter, so do that. AoE. Some more AoEs. Okay. And then just kill you if I can. Alright, that's fine. Death mark to you. Healing immunity there. Okay. Saw you. You're dead. And then, yeah, cool. 65. Hey, Digger. How's it going? Alright, so for this, I think CLS should be able to do it. Should be able to. What's my best one here? I'll still tons of crit damage, some crit avoidance. Doesn't get really 15% turn meter, some defense, armor penetration. That one is good. All this defense, armor penetration, and some defense and turn meter. More turn meter is always good. Maybe this one. We'll try that one. Alright, so... Ooh, stun you, maybe. Alright, let's do that. Do this. Blinds everywhere. Do this, kill you. Alright, cool. He's the next one I'm scared most of. Do this, clear all that stuff. Man, really not cool, man. He's healing? Man, she dodged. There you go. There you go. No banner stealing for you, and then we're done. Okay. Alright. Got through the ground. Cleanly? As clean as, you know. This was a hard defense. This really was. It was not a walk in the park, guys. It was not. So, full cleared that. Clean. Full cleared this clean. Do you guys think it's boring that I beat it without, you know, without making, dropping a battle? Do you think that's boring? Do you think that's not entertaining? Just watching me, like, clean these up? I don't know. Rebel. I need one more rebel ship. Not really. Alright. Bigs, just in case. It was a really hard defense in my defense. So I do well, right? Like I play the game to win, so I scout my opponent. I don't know what to say. Like I set an okay defense, so do my best. Comes down to fleets. So I could honestly lose any of these fleets that are coming up, so we'll see how it goes. Just do that. Continue to work this guy down. There you go. So like these guys can kill my ship and then get to me. Man, did that just like dodge? What was that? What was that? Alright, do this. No assist and some dodge. Of course. Alright, let's do this. Basic. Give me your best shot. Far away. Alright, there you go. Do this. I would like to kill you, please. Because the second he goes down, this fleet is nothing. Let's do this. And you're gonna go do that. There you go. So now this is a win. There's really nothing they can do. They might like snipe some of my banners or something, but they're not going to. They cannot clear me with what they have, pretty much. Man, my alt charge is like super low. Good thing I just like killed their fleet, because this would be an issue if otherwise. Okay, dispel that. They can't stop the amazingness. They can't stop the fire. They can't stop the music. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Oh well. Let's do this. Kill you. There you go. So I guess we're just not going to get my ult today. Yeah, that's fine. Do this. Okay, cool. 72, not horrible. Alright, this one can be dicey. Like I said, all these can be dicey. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take the full arsenal of what I have, because 100% you can lose this. 100%, especially with the Marauder. So let's see how it goes. If they just like burn down my dude. Oh, there's a lot of worlds where this loses, so let's see how it goes. Let's do this. Okay. Excellent. Cool, got a dodge there. Let's do this. Cool, we're gonna mark you. Alright. Give me some turn meter, please. I'm just gonna basic here. Do this, kill you. There you go. Excellent. Let's work through you while we can. I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you, Marauder. Don't worry. I got a plan for you. Let's heal everyone up while we can. Who's it gonna be? Okay. Cool. Excellent dodge, dude. A for the day. 4 stacks. Excellent. I'll take it. Sure. Let's keep you alive. Kill you. Okay. Do this, get my foresight back up. Let's do this. Everyone has foresight, so I'm gonna keep that foresight going. Dodge, dodge, excellent. And then who's gonna give me the most banners? You? Okay. 72. Excellent. Alright, so this one, like I said, all these have the potential to lose. They're not all like guaranteed wins. Like I don't know how else to, what other ways I can say they're not guaranteed wins, but all these can lose. So I'll just take some extra ships just in case. Sometimes this can end up being an absolute slog and you just lose. So let's do this. So I would like to get to him. Let's stun you. Let's continue to do that. Just the normal playbook, right? Let's do that, and then maybe we can clear you as fast as possible. So do that, maybe get some assists. Only 1 assist. Not good enough, guys. Not good enough. I'm gonna need you guys to step up your game. I played that wrong. Whoops. Oh well. Let's do this. I definitely played this wrong, but it's still fine. It's still fine. Watch. I'm gonna do this, and then just do this. Okay. It's gonna come out with something. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You're still the weakest to kill or easiest to kill, so let's just do that. I want to do this on you because I need to kill you as soon as I can. I'll still do this. Just do some damage here. And then, boom, there you go. Alright, there you go. So, very tough opponent, guys. Very, very well played. Very good match. I ended up with a 1823 full clear, no drops. So, yeah, this was a hard match, guys. This was a hard match, so... Sometimes you go in and you're like, what am I gonna do, guys? What am I gonna do? And sometimes what you do is you just like hit them across the face as hard as you can and they just go down. So this was a tough match. I was not expecting this clean. I honestly wasn't even expecting the full clear. I thought there's a lot of worlds where a lot of this stuff could have get messed up. And the good thing is I'm actually putting down a real defense now, so this is a solid score where I took pretty much exactly what I needed to clear him, and we'll see how he does to clear me. But I did this. Daniel, I always do this good. I play just the same when I stream to when I don't stream, believe it or not. I don't care. The pressure in itself is not a thing for me. But very good. Hey, Lorgio Cordova, how's it going, dude? But yeah, very solid. Streamer luck. Yeah, all of these. The last hour and 15 minutes, 100% streamer luck. So, but a solid match, guys. I good job to my opponent. Hey, Dion, how's it going? Good job to my opponent. I think a very solid matchup. So, like I said, this morning I was supposed to do a mod workshop, but that just kind of like fell through the ground again. So the guy just wasn't ready. He was trying to stream on a what was it? A Kindle? Not at his house. It was bad. It was really bad. I don't know what the guy was thinking. But yeah. Man, this guy. They're finding new ways of not getting their stuff blocked. So yeah. Very good match though. Very solid. Very happy with what happened here today. Let you all be witness to what happened here today. Yeah, I think in the last year I've been streaming. I don't know how many times I haven't full cleared. It's been very little. I do usually get the full clear. It's just, do I usually win? I don't know. 5 out of 4 times, or 5 out of 9 times, I guess. But a solid match. Pretty happy. Yeah, but like I said, Kyber 2 is no joke. Like, Musique, are you still on Kyber 2? Actually, I got pushed out of Kyber 2 because of the squish. So it pushes me out, and then I like have to climb back up. So it's been rough. Like, they are ridiculous. This squish is just like pushing very good players all the way down. Like, unless you have like Kyber 3 players or in Kyber 4 or in Erodium now, I'm sure it's affecting all the way down in like Erodium. Yeah, so That's what I do. It's like the last match I got like pushed out. The week before that, and the last months before, or the last months before that, I was like getting pushed to the bottom of Kyber 2, and then I would climb back up. But then now I'm getting pushed out of Kyber 2, and then I have to climb up into Kyber 2. 7 out of 9. That's pretty good. Boba Fett? Maybe use more in line for use? What do you mean? Boba is the same place he was prior to this, which is on the bench, unless it's TW. So Boba is, yeah, like there's no, I don't know where you're getting that word from, but no, like he's just as useless as he was before. He's a good Lord Vader counter if you give him his Omicrons and TW, but that's pretty much it. Yeah. Pretty nuts. Yeah. All right, so does anyone have anything else for me? Because otherwise, I did make a video before I started streaming. I recorded a video, so it's not the one that's getting released, because that's getting released in like 9 minutes. But pretty much when I probably will shut this stream down, I'll just make that one public. But I made a video for tomorrow. And then I actually have like a ton of video ideas. Since I was not able to stream today, I just brainstormed. I literally stormed inside my brain for video ideas. So I made like a ton of video ideas. So get ready for that in the next upcoming, I don't know, like few weeks or months or something. I don't know. This month? We'll see how it goes. But a lot of ideas in this head of mine. Oh no, stop it. All right, so thank you all for hanging out, you beautiful people. It's been an amazing stream. I was not expired. So what it usually does, or what usually happens, is if I do like roster reviews, or if I do like a mod workshop, by the time I'm done, my brain's kind of like fried. So I'm too tired, or my brain's like completely done to really think. But since I didn't have anything to do this morning and afternoon, I was like, okay, let me just kind of like think of new ideas. New Night Sister Phoenix assault battle. So so Vash, I beat it. I did. I 3-starred it. And when I did it, I didn't save it, or I wasn't recording because I was playing on my phone at work. And because because it took me so long to kind of like mess with my mods and everything, when I finally beat it, I like went to go look at the stuff, I wasn't recording. So here, let me show you the mods and everything that I ended up doing it with. But this is through my testing. This is what I was able to do. Reva mission ready? No. Did I save it? I did save it, right? Leia Phase 2, CT3 Night Sisters. Here you go. So these are the mods that I ended up getting, which is I went unironically with a defensive set with old DACA, because my DACA is R5, and at R5 you do not have enough health to survive if you use a crit avoidance arrow. So I had to use a health arrow to get her health up into like the 130 some K. And then instead of using, instead of using like getting 10% health, I found defense sets give you more survivability overall. And since I had to just like survive a crit, I put a defense set, and that ended up giving me enough survivability. I didn't change my Marin mods. These are my normal ones. And for everyone else, I went with like tons of survivability, pretty much as much survivability as I can. And I was able to get it. So everyone was R3. So R3, or everyone's R3 except for DACA, who's R5. So R3, 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 and then old DACA was R5. Yeah. So very, very difficult fight, honestly. I was super burned out by the time I finished. But yeah, I will next month when I can get some more footage. So since I beat it, I'm happy. That was the last assault battle I needed to do to like, now I have all the assault battles at challenge tier 3, and I have the Poncho Bros at R9, but pretty happy I'm done with it, because it was a pain. It was the worst. I never want to do it again. If I wasn't a content creator, I would be like, F this, I'm done, I'm not doing it. Well, it wasn't a test, right? It was so annoying. But I think it'll be good to do it. Dion, if you want to donate for a roster review, yeah, if you donate, I have time to do a roster review if you want to. I don't have any problems with that. Yeah, if you want to as well, we can get on voice chat. It's up to you, but I don't mind doing a roster review. Guildmate says it's really easy with the new Night Sisters. It can be. It just depends on what you have. So I've seen some people use the new Night Sisters and not be able to beat it for whatever reason. So maybe you just have to have like the right setup. I think Nihilist is a big problem too for that one, because you can't what do you call it, revive. So maybe you have to get lucky with like a zombie or something, like make sure he hits zombie and then you have to kill him before they can get around the taunt. But I don't know what the solution was, but I did see some people do it with Great Mothers. Unfortunately, they're not farmable, so you would have to spend like what, hundreds of dollars to get that done. So mine still are 3 stars because that's what they give you for free pretty much. And then I'm farming these guys right now, just slow farming them, 5 rolls at a time. Yeah, it's no problem, Dion. If people want to donate, I have time, I'm always up for it. But if also I'm doing a roster review stream in 12 hours. But yeah, if you donate sometime soon, then I'll knock it out. If not, if you donate, then I can knock it out tomorrow morning too. But I don't really care. It's up to you on what you want to do. But tomorrow morning I am doing a roster review stream. Yeah. But either or, it's totally fine. Alright. Pretty interesting though. So this is what I was saying about my farm, where I'm slow farming Leia's ultimate, even though I want her ultimate, especially so I could take advantage of the tank Datacron, and I could even, and that would really help my defense. I would even be able to use this one right here. Like, I can buy a ton of these. I'm pretty much 5. I could almost unlock her right now, or the ultimate right now, if I would buy all these. But I don't want to, because it's going to slow down my, or I want to save it for the Galactic Chase, just in case it's light side. But thanks, Dion, for the donation. Let's look at your account. So did you want to join in voice chat? Up to you. In Discord, no biggie if you don't want to, but if you feel like you want to, then we can do that. Otherwise, just let me know if there's anything special you wanted me to look at, or if you just wanted a general, like my normal type of roster review. All right, so we have Dion here with the darker side of the dark side. A really weird name for a guild. 7.3 million GP, foreign characters, 3.3 in ships. A year and a half played, just about. You have Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator. Did you buy the gas bundle? It looks like you have a good amount of bundles here, like that you purchased. You have workable Bad Batch here. So that's good. I don't know if you saw me dunk on Negotiator with Marauder, but Chimera does dunk on this team. The secret is you have to use you can't come in with the TIE Defender first. You have to come in with the TIE Interceptor, mark Anakin, kill Anakin, then TIE Defender's free to come out, and you don't know how to. Are you familiar with, do you have Discord? Are you in my Discord? Yeah. Alright, so you have Ben, which is good. After a year and a half, that's actually pretty good. Are you buying the Pass Plus? You have Zori, Mace with his lots of options. Okay, so it would be best if we could talk about this, because Dion, see if you're here. Members, is your name Dion on here as well? Are you? Is this you? Dioniosco K88, right? Is that you? I'm assuming that's you. Alright, let me give you a voice call. You have to bless Morgan. Bless up. That's good to know. Are you behind a little bit, Dion, in chat? You might be. Nope. Okay. I sent you a voice call in Discord. Is this, are you, this isn't you? What's your Discord name? Alright, so while you're responding to that, I'll continue this review. Let's go to Galactic Republic. So you have Queen Amidala, you don't have the bros. So you have Master Qui-Gon, Little Built-Up, Padawan Obi-Wan at Relic 5. Okay. So I would say for this, absolute minimum, you need to take them to R7. I think R7 would be a good place. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Dion. I think there's a delay. So what you can do is you can like drag your YouTube and then bring it up to the front. You know what I mean? Yeah, it would be nice if I could talk to you live and not have to wait a while, or if you would respond. But if you just like refresh your YouTube, makes it a lot easier. One Dion one. It's a weird. underscore Dion. You're not in my Discord. Like, I don't think I can find you because you're not in the Discord. Oh. Yeah, you gotta join my Discord so I can message you. Hey Music, thank you for the the gifted sub. Almost got me again. Almost got me. It always tricks me when I'm like, but thank you for the gifted sub, buddy. I do appreciate it. All right, so I'm just gonna go into this. If you figure it out, you can let me know you're in Discord or whatever. But I don't know what to do because you're responding really slow. But first thing I would do with this account, you need to get Master Qui-Gon Padawan Obi-Wan to R7. That's like a must. Your bounty hunters here. This is fine. You may need to mess with the speeds if you didn't already. 178, that's kind of slow. 179, so you need to flip these. So this guy, you can take off his 6 dot mods and then add 6 dot mods to Cad Bane, and that'll make him faster. But pretty much the speed on Xanadu Blood needs to be 1 speed faster than the speed on Razor Crest. So make Xanadu Blood 1 speed faster than Razor Crest, and this team's gonna perform a lot better than what you need. If you want to know how to use the Executor, and you have it at 6 stars, which is like a horrible star to keep your Executor as. If you can, if you can spare the crystals, I would accelerate the Executor, because your Executor right now, believe it or not, is not performing as well as you need it to. It just does not do what it needs to do, because Executor is all about the turn order, and your turn order right now is like really bad. So 6-star Executors turn order is just really weird. And then you have your bounty hunters. Hey, thanks Bandits for following. And then you have your bounty hunters just speeds incorrect. So I would get that fixed. Finish the stars on your Malevolence, get them to 7 stars. Finish out the Hyena Bomber. Okay. Dion. Okay, I see you now. All right, I sent you a voice call, so you can go ahead and join it if you want. So we can have a little chat. So how's everyone else doing today? Dion, you are molasses, my dude. Molasses. You made a lot of progress since your review. Nice. Well, thanks for the first time chat. Did you watch me on YouTube before or something? Man, you're... Okay, that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna give you like 30 more seconds to join this voice call, otherwise I'm just gonna like disconnect it and then just keep going with your review. I'm gonna need to see some signs of life here, Dion. Alright, there you go. Alright, can you hear me? Turn this down just a little.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, now I can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
It's good. You're like molasses, dude. You're just like I don't know what's going on in your end. But it's yeah. So if that ever happens, you can just like if you notice the stream's delayed, you can just where the little bar that has like the time, you can just like drag it to the end. All right. So did you?
Yeah, I actually tried that. It's just I don't know why it's such a delay. No idea.
That's weird. All right. So did you hear as far as the work on your Poncho Bros first, right? And then you need to fix the speeds on your Executor. Did you hear that part?
Yeah, I heard that part.
Okay. Your next big project should probably be your Malevolence. Are you currently working on them?
Yes, I am working on it. It's a daily farm.
Okay. With the get to with Malevolence, and then getting your Hyena Bomber up and running. I would put the ship credits into Hyena Bomber, even with its low stars, before Soldier. Like Soldier, Spy, you do have to get them up and running. I don't know if you saw my me use Malevolence, but like I use Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, Sunfax, Spy is very important. Like that's always going to be core. Usually at the least you'll use is Spy, and then get that mass assist, and maybe that'll be enough to like beat it. But that's like the core is those 4.
Yeah. No, yeah, I am working on them. And the mods too, I'm really trying hard. I actually watched your video. That's actually I got introduced with you, and for the last like 4 months I've been hardcore. They're not great, but
been
they're
working
getting
on
better,
them?
and I'm working on them. Yeah.
Okay, well 4 months should be good. Hey Thunder, yeah, so I would recommend keeping the Executor at 5 stars until you can immediately take it to 7. So usually that's what I say is like 5 stars, it's slower, but like 6 stars, it gets a little weird. So an Executor is 100% about the turn order. So you just want that to be correct as best you can.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have the crystals for Executor. I think it's Monday. It comes back out to get it 7 stars. I kind of jumped the gun. I know you're not supposed to go to 6 stars, but I did it like a couple days ago, and I was like, well, I'm going to get 7 stars this week, so that's the only reason I did it. Before that, I did keep it at 5.
Okay, and then you have the prestige and everything.
Oh, all of it. Yep, I'll be able to max it.
And then I do recommend Suborbital Strike Zeta if you can, because you need it. You need it for the, like. There's sometimes when you'll use it. You'll use it because you can use your Imperial Troopers against like Zori teams, and you'll need it then. You'll need it in the assault battle against the rebels. Without it, it's almost impossible. And then you'll want it so that you're 7-star Executor speed. Otherwise, like you'll always lose out to other Executors. So you just want it for the speed on that one.
Okay. No, that's good to know.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yep. So fix the 1 Poncho Bros, 2 Executor same time. 3 side farm Malevolence, right? Get them to 7 stars as quick as you can. Invest into the Separatist. Next or after that, Poncho Bros at the same time. Once you're done with those Poncho Bros, but you can start doing this at the same time, you need to start investing more in Iden. So Iden Versio, right now with your fleets, like you have a Relic Chimera, you have them all the way fully invested in. You have the TIE Interceptor, so you have everything you need. You need to get the reinforcement ability and then prototype design all the way up. I would also get up auto thrust maneuvers because that foresight is pretty important to keeping him at least alive, or her, I guess. But TIE Defender with the Chimera, with the TIE Interceptor and the reinforcements is enough to reliably beat Executors if your TIE Defender is strong enough, which it is not currently. And I would recommend, I would recommend minimum Gear 12, but I would recommend at least Relic 5 though. If you Relic 5 her, she'll be perfect all the way. Even once you get your Scythe up and running, you can use them to beat Leviathans. Even without the Scythe, you can still two-shot Leviathans. And even without the Scythe, if it's a lower star Leviathan, I was able to one-shot some of them with this Chimera TIE Defender, pretty much with what you have. So.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Would you would you put her first over Bane? Like I just unlocked Bane.
You just unlocked Bane?
Yeah.
How much Kyrotex do you have?
Not enough to like where he is right now is all the Kyrotech. I put everything into him so far that I have. I gave him an Omicron. I gave him the Rule 2. I gave him 2 Zetas. That was like everything I had. But would you hold off and put Iden first, or would you do him first over Iden?
No, I would do Bane first.
Right now.
Yeah, I would do Bane first. So, Essence of Dominance is a good Omicron. You still want this one, but you do not need Malevolent Whirlwind, and you do not need his lead Zeta. But I don't know if you saw me use Bane. Bane's really strong. He's pretty much a GL on his own. So no, like while Iden is the ship, the TIE Defender is excellent. Bane himself is like the second you get him, you want to fully invest in that. Side farms also. How many Omicrons do you have?
Right now, I have, I think it's 18 out of 20 for the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a lot. I
so
dropped them all on Hollow.
Yeah, Ben doesn't need.
Those are the ones I saved.
So did you do? I think the lead is the one you skip here. So Ben certainly doesn't need 3. I would say most I use is 2, and you have some TW ones. I don't know. You're just trying to be like a good a good guildmate or something.
I'm an officer for TW, so I had to put a few on to be kind of participant. I know I didn't want to, and the one on
but Mace
on
is
Finn,
you don't even have.
Like, I know that one was like horrible. Like that was just a stupid mistake. I read it wrong, so that one I take back.
Because like Dash is a waste. Mace is a waste because you don't have a team to go with him.
Well, I have the Revan team for him. He works really well with that, with the light side Revan.
Come on.
That was my first team I ever built. I got through a lot with that team. I know but that was a year and a half ago.
Yeah, Wampa too. Honestly, Bane. Yeah, I would still give Bane a second. I would probably go. These are your next Omicrons you need to do. And you put 3 on Starkiller too. This is killer. So because you could.
Yeah, but he's a passion project, to be fair, and I love Starkiller.
You don't even have a Zeta on his basic, but.
I know that's the next one.
Because yeah, basic. All right, so and same thing. Like B2s is good, but do you really need? So you have some weird choices, right? So. Yeah, because you have a lot of wasted Zetas and Omicrons.
Okay.
So.
Sad to hear that.
Yeah.
I thought I was trying to be like, I watch and try to learn.
So.
I was trying not to wait.
Like here, would you like me to start listing them, or would you just want to take my word for it?
All right. I want to learn. Look,
so,
brutal, man.
Well, because it's already too late for you, but maybe for others, right? So JTR doesn't need any Zetas. Darth Vader doesn't need a Zeta lead. Kylo Ren's lead doesn't need a Zeta. Mace's Zetas are good and his Omicron's good, but I don't think you're in a place for it. Padme doesn't really need her lead Zeta. Basilisk Sean is a luxury for you right now because you don't have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Let's see. Padme's good, Jolie's good, Kenobi, yeah, I guess. Soris are good. Dash Rendar, you gave him his Omicron. That's a waste. Do you even have? I doubt you even have Vandor Chewbacca.
I do, and I have
Do
a
you?
Zeta on him too.
Oh, you do.
Yeah,
still-
he's
I
actually
still-
he's the core GAC like defensive team. Actually gets me at least 1 to 2 holds every GAC at my level.
I would say still a waste because it's good.
Okay,
Like
that's
it'll
fair.
you'll use
but
it,
but
you'll use it
I'm not in
forever,
the
right?
fiber.
Well,
What's
well, I'm not saying it's a waste because it's bad per se because you invested in it, but you could have put the investment that you put into Vandor Chewbacca, you could have put that into someone else, right? And then you could have put
Right.
that Omicron on Wampa or Treya or Savage instead, which would be better for your account. And same thing, it's not like these things are like the worst thing in the world that you've done. It's just your prioritization of how you use them could have been better used in like an order that got more. Because right now you don't have like Wampa, you don't have Savage, you don't have Treya, and that's pretty killer. You don't have the 2 Omicrons for Bane. And moving forward, I would say you could probably like 90% of these characters, like just like you did for Quadmate, you can just 2 Omicron them. I promise
Okay.
you. Like, and then you'd be fine. Like, I'm unlocking Bo-Katan Mandalore here soon. I'm gonna give her 2 Omicrons. So you just have to look at like what's the luxury one, and then Quadme, the luxury one is like her lead, right? It just gives some like whack ass buffs or something. So not necessary. Same thing with Ben Solo. Him heading under protection isn't really crucial right now because Rey hits over protection. So very rarely is Ben gonna like. Can you mute me? Sorry. On this stream. Yeah, I'm on my stream. Can you mute the stream?
Oh, I'm not even on the stream. I'm in the other room. Oh wait, let me make sure I'm off the stream. Okay, I'm off the stream.
Yeah, because I heard the feedback. Sorry. So those things like that were same thing like a Starkiller. The Boundless 4th row is actually a luxury one. So Force Repulse, very good, highly recommend. Just because Rey starts off with damage immunity, so you have to like rip that off everyone to damage everyone. And Boundless Force Throw is also very good because it just or it's okay, but it's not as good as the other 2, and you can live without it. Like there's worlds where you want locked debuffs on Rey, but I've never had a problem with it. So
Okay.
but
is Starkiller basic is it that valuable? Because I feel like I kill things so quickly, at least at my level, that he never does a basic on his own.
Are you talking about Starkiller?
Yeah, on Starkiller. Yeah, like I know there's a Zeta for basic.
He basics all the time. He hits everyone.
Oh, I thought it was only when he actually it was his turn. So it's
Yeah,
just
it is.
whenever.
No, it is on his turn, but it damages everyone. You want that. Like it's a good because there's times, right? There's things that you can do with Starkiller, because sometimes there's teams in this game that are just like have Datacrons and they're super cracked out, and Starkiller is like a plug and play thing where sometimes you mix them with like Malicos and something else, and then you can go like Reva, Malicos, Starkiller to take out a Tankron, Leia, and 3s. But you want him to be able to use that basic and be able to like hit everyone. That's pretty important, especially with things like it's all Datacron dependent, right? But yes, the basic is very good, and yes, you do basic on his turn. The only thing I usually do is I'll force repulse the first time, and then I'm just using basics 99% of the rest of the time. Unless they have like tons of buffs out there, then I'll use force repulse to rip off those buffs. But yes, you do use his basic a lot.
Okay, no, I misread that. I thought it was only I didn't think it was as valuable as it is, but definitely it's on a priority level now.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, I misunderstood that one. That's all.
Yeah, and something like Master Marksman on Captain Rex, also a luxury Zeta. So you just have to, in a world with all these lightspeed bundles and stuff, you have to.
Mhm.
Ooh, oh man, I just found that mod on Captain Rex.
Yeah,
It was a 5 speed crit damage primary
I don't
mod.
know. I have very poor luck with crit damage mods. I'll be honest
So
with you. So I
it's
actually like I put a little more than I should into it. I know it's not the right thing to do, but I never get them. Like I just don't. And I farm them. I try. I
what about
literally
diamonds?
diamonds. I'm actually okay with. Like that.
So
That I do fairly well.
why does your SOKR have 11 speed on his diamond?
Okay, it was literally my first GL. I think every single person that's ever seen my account mentions it. Didn't know how to mod, honest,
Well,
and I just kept trying and trying, and it
why is
was
it still there?
because I'm looking for an upgrade. And to be honest with you, I didn't have anything that's like I like the health on it. I like the offense on it. Because I put invested so much into it. The speed sucks, I know, but I don't have anything at the moment that I could like solidly replace it with.
I really like your really hey
No,
hey
it's funny.
Lysol, thanks. I was gonna raid you here a second ago, Lysol, but then I ended up doing this roster review, so I guess you got to me first. Hey, have a good day at work. I'll see you around. Hope you and the family are doing well. But yeah, thanks for the raid. But yeah, but your Ray is really good actually.
Thanks. I'll take it.
Yeah, I would say your Ray's better than mine actually. I have more speed, like 38 more speed, but you have more damage, so and a little more health. So I would probably like if I could choose my Ray or your Ray, I would rather have your Ray.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that Ray's been very helpful, especially in GAC and in TW. And when we had those old Datacrons with the ones with
yeah, the Holdocron.
that helped out. And I went all the way up to Kyber with it. It was amazing. And then
Yeah,
once it went, I fell back down.
yeah, that's what I told a lot of people who had like Ray SOKR and they had the Holdocron and the SOKR cron. I was like, and they're like every week they're like, I'm just dunking on these guys, you know, and they're just like
fun.
they're
It
just
was-
like
it was a
having
fun
so much
time.
fun. And I told them, I was like, hey, you're like real soon here you're gonna be in a world of trouble because you're gonna be like in Kyber with just Array and SOKR and no datacrons, and you're not gonna be able to like like wall them off, and and then right after Ray's cron got dusted, we got people just complaining left and right like, oh, my opponent's so unfair, there's nothing I can do, I'm just getting stonewalled. And I was like, bro, it was like last week you were just like having the time of your life because you stonewalled people, but you know. But yeah,
I mean, I was aware of like the surge with that, and I knew I blatantly knew it was the Datacrons, but it was a fun time, and I knew I was going to crash back down. But like, it was fun. Like,
So-
I can't lie, it was nice.
I'll say this, you're really pushing the speeds on your mods to where you're making really crappy mods. And the more you do this, the more you're going to regret it later on, believe it or not. So,
Oh, I agree.
and you may say
agree.
like, well, what am I supposed to do because I don't have like enough mods to 6 dots? Like you farm more mods, and I know there's always going to be times where you could like farm more materials because you only have so many of these 6 dot materials, right? But you're wasting them. And you may be like, well, I need these mods, but I would rather you just take the time to farm new mods, find mods that have the speed potential, and then 6 dot those rather than like these absolute like garbage mods here, like 13, 13, 14, 10, just like absolute. And you have 1-3 on 16, that's like a 6C. So I think you could
Yeah.
do a lot better.
What I've been trying to do is I'm not like before. I used to try to force a mod on a character that I wanted, and I'm trying to step away from that. What I'm trying to do now is just farm good mods, and I actually have in my inventory a bunch of really decent mods. I just haven't I haven't found an exact spot I want to put them yet with, and I'm no longer farming a character anymore. I'm just farming a good mod. I'm trying to. It's a
What do
work
you
in
mean?
progress.
Oh,
Not there yet.
you're not like one character at a time.
Nope, I'm not doing that anymore. Now I'm just looking for a good
Was
mod. If I
did
find
you
a good mod and I upgrade it, then I'll find a place for it and I put it wherever I can.
did you
Because
happen to
that's how
get
it
that
used to be.
guide from, or did you happen to get that advice from Nooch Too Good?
No, I actually got that advice from one of your videos.
From what?
I got that advice from one of the videos you mentioned too. And you're like, one of the things that most people do is,
No,
they
no,
try
I
to get a
mean
good
like
character.
the farm one character's mods at a time.
Oh, I got that at the beginning. Yeah, when I first started. Yeah,
Yeah, because
like,
that's
upgrade
what
it, and that's what I did, and I forced it, and forcing it didn't work out.
yeah, that's because that's what he tells people is I don't know if he still does that, but for a long time he was telling people like, and I because I watched a lot of his stuff like back in the day, and he would be like, remod one character at a time, and then you just like keep on moving from there. But you
Yep.
can't do that. That you build like crappy mods if you do that because
Oh, I did it. You can see the roster. I built a lot of crappy mods doing that way, so I don't do it anymore.
yeah.
And it's going to take time. It'll probably be another year before I actually get like to a point where I'm happy with it. But I actually do. Like I have a lot that are sitting not even like equipped yet, that are not even close to 6 dot, that have already like 12, 14 speed on them. And
Well,
I just gotta.
12 isn't that good. So, but
Okay.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Like better than what you have.
Well, I don't know if it's 5 dot. They're 5 dots and they're about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't even have it upgraded yet. But
So you,
I'm
you
working
can
on it.
you can skip Visas, by the way.
Okay.
So what I see here, your Bad Batch are pretty good. I don't think you need to invest any more in them. If you want to make them like Relic 1 for the ship, you can do that. Like it's a really strong ship. I don't think you should go for Lord Vader or anything just because you have the Bad Batch. So if that was a question, I don't think so.
No, I just wanted, before I had Executor, Negotiator was my prime fleet, and from across the board, everyone's like, getting the Bad Batch up at least to, to where they're at. Like, it's at least you get all the benefits from it. And honestly, for me in my area, it's a great ship. Like, it's almost a guaranteed win almost every time, especially in GAC. But once I got Executor, I stopped on them. They're on like the back burner. I mean, I think
Well, you
eventually
could-
I want to take them to Relics, but not at the moment.
You can put one of the two on defense. Like you can put your Executor on defense or put your Marauder on defense or your
I keep the
Negotiator.
Executor on. Yeah.
Both are good. I will say like there's a certain point where fleets stop mattering, if that makes sense. Like where it all evens out, but you're nowhere near there because kind of like Kyber 2, fleets are not like fleets will get you to Kyber 2, but at that point like everyone either has like cheeses their fleets and they're going to be able to take like the 3 best fleets and beat anything you throw on defense, or they do something like a mix like I do, or they throw like FU fleets but they still can clear your fleets. So there's a certain point where fleets aren't going to win you the game anymore unless you just like RNG, but it will carry you into Kyber though. Like it'll take you to Kyber, it's just not going to carry you high into Kyber, if that makes sense. And then to push higher than that you need Datacrons. But because I was, believe it or not, I was around your GP when I first hit Kyber. So I had 2 GLs, 2 GL ships, which you have pretty much the same recipe that I do, because I would say Negotiator with Marauder is like on par with a GL ship, and then if you had Chimera with your Iden built up, that's also like kind of on par. So you're somewhat close, but not exactly, because my fleets were like fleshed out too. I had Negotiator, Malevolence. Once I hit Kyber, I decided to take them up to Relics because like a 5-star Malevolence just isn't going to be reliable, and I was sick of not having reliable fleets. So
yeah.
But you were I don't know, where are you? Like Erodium? Yeah, Erodium.
Yeah, I'm in
5.
Erodium. Yeah, I do very well in Erodium at my level. I usually win my GACs, or at least come in. one
you're
to
in the
four.
lowest tier of Erodium right now. You're about to be like kicked out of Erodium.
Yeah, I know. The last couple of weeks I started a new job and I haven't been as
You just
active as I
haven't.
normally were.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but I was always in Rhodium 1 or Rhodium 2 for the most part. But yeah, it's been slacking because of the new job, but I actually do fairly well. And honestly, my defenses, I don't know if this is a good strategy or not, but like I put both GLs on defense with the Datacrons, and usually in most cases, well, at least one wall stays like intact, and really I do fairly well with it. It's just I've been slacking lately, but
Maybe
no, normally I'm
you could probably put Negotiator Executor on defense if you fix your Chimera, and if you have a
okay.
fully fleshed out Finalizer, and you learn the Finalizer Executor counter, or you just
Okay,
use Chimera or something. But if you figure out a way that where you can put both of these on defense, the pretty good chance they'll hold one of them, and then you can push
okay,
into go heavier on the ground and go for like a full clear. But
okay,
the biggest way I found to win in Erodium was to give my opponent something that is like built high, not necessarily wide, and then give them an opportunity to lose. And that's how I pushed up with a fleet defense, because you don't have like you're probably still facing dudes that are similar to me, or dudes that have like everything. And if you don't have a way to like punch through or take advantage of what they're doing, then you may stay in Erodium for a very long time. If that makes sense.
no, that makes sense. Honestly, most teams that I do face, even in Erodium, they at least have 4 GLs, 2 GL ships. Not
Yeah.
all of them, but most of them. The only downside that I noticed big time is, and the only times that I like the way I actually can win is they don't have the Datacrons. And
So if you
I try to do. I mean, I can't get like 7, 8, 9, like 9 dot, but or whatever the ninth level, the top level. But like I always have at least 4 to 5 each set, and it makes a difference. Like
So if you put the Quadmate team with the support cron on defense, you can take a GL on offense. Like that team is really really strong. It even
yeah,
beats like the strongest Leias. And even though
yeah, that's a priority team. That's the team I'm working on right now. Yeah, I just got to get Master Qui-Gon up. I think I have one more to get him to relics. But
even with Quadme, like if you go with a Galactic Republic team, like right now with Padawan Obi-Wan, Queen Amidala, like, and if you use like Padme and I don't know who else you can put in here, like other support, like if you have like R2, no, you have Grandmaster Yoda, so you can throw him in there because he's a support, and then maybe like Shock or
do you think
something.
Flo would go well with this Datacron? Because I actually have that Datacron.
No,
Would you get that? No.
no,
Okay.
the support Datacron. If you throw it on defense, it's not gonna lose. Once you put Master Qui-Gon in there for the next like 2 weeks, like if you can finish him before next lockout, which it looks like you're really close, then
Yeah.
you will have a team that pretty much no one's gonna beat unless they have like Bane, JMK, or Leia.
Okay.
Even Bane doesn't beat it with the support cron, so it's a very very strong team.
Okay. No, that's great. That's great to know.
Yeah, so that's what I would do. So rehash, fix your executor, finish your
Yes.
to R7 for the Poncho Bros. I would even maybe
Okay.
R5 Queen Amidala just to give her
I
a little
will.
more
Yeah. I was going to take the
survivability.
Poncho Bros up first, and then take her to at least
Yeah.
R5.
And then in the future, like R7 is fine for your GLs. Honestly, your Ray's stats of why it's really good. Not only like do you have decent stats, but the extra relic level really does boost it. So, but R7 is fine. Like you don't have to take them to R8. So you really have to look at what you're doing. Like R8 Grandmaster Yoda is way too much right now. Why? I don't know why you did that. Even like
Well, Kenobi is my next GL. It's a passion project, so
I would
need
say-
it already.
I would say JMK is not a good farm for you right now. So I understand like
Okay.
Watt is at 6 stars or whatever, but you're probably buying him with Get 3, right?
No, actually, that's a farm.
Like your guild is doing Darkside TV?
Yeah, we're doing it until December.
Okay. Once you
Which
finish
will be unlocked.
Once you finish what, you should probably leave your guild. But like you're just like if you guys are doing Darkside TV. But I would finish your Quad May. And then honestly, like you need Jabba. Like JMK is good. Like don't get me wrong. I have JMK, I have Leia, I have SOKR, I have all the GLs except for C and Lord Vader. And I'm telling you, Jabba is the most valuable GL you can have. And not only that, it's gonna come with Jedi Knight Luke, which is a 3-star CT3 challenge tier 3. You're going to have to get your CLS Rebels up and running, take them all to relics. So that's another challenge tier 3 that you can finish. And then if you don't have it already with the Imperial Troopers, which it doesn't look like you do, then you're going to be able to 3-star the one of the assault battles with bounty hunters. So you can probably do the Forest Moon one. Since you don't have Dark Trooper at all, you can use Jabba to do the CT3 for bounty hunters, and then for Forest Moon you can do Piet, Veers, whoever, honestly, like Stark or Range Trooper, and then you can go with Empire here and do really budget with Gar Saxon Imperial Super Commando at gear 12. So Piet R8, everyone else like gear 12, and then you can do that one. So you'll be able to do both the challenge tier 3 assault battles at CT3. But I would say it would be important for you to go for immediately for once you finish like Iden, Poncho Bros, Bane, start working on the shards now for Jabba, and then go for Jabba, and then once you finish Jabba, then you can go for JMK if you want. But JMK is not going to give you anything, even if you have Cat, which I'm sure you it looks like you buy the Pass Plus or something because you have a lot of the Conquest
I'll have
characters.
every single of the older Conquest characters after this Conquest is over. So I'll have Cat, I'll have Maul. The only one I won't have is what's his name? The one for Dark Revan, Malgus. Yeah, that's the only one I won't have. And then I'm like 90% from Malakos and Sith.
Are you farming Malgus shards right now?
What's that?
Are you farming Malgus shards right now?
I'm trying to, and honestly, I can't figure out a way to beat that level with my team, and I've been trying to find videos on it for a while, considering I've been doing really well. Everything else I have no problems with, but I can't figure out a team that beats them. And
you can do Jedi Knight Luke JML. You can do SOKR. What is it? Night Sisters.
Okay, but I don't have.
You might be
sorry,
able.
go ahead.
You might be able to do it with. So what would you have to do it with? So you can do it with. If you had Traya can do it. You can do Traya Daka Zombie.
Okay. Traya Daka Zombie.
Then probably like Thrawn too with SOKR. Or you can do, but it doesn't look like you're anywhere close to Sith Empire, because I did it with Malik. So I went Malik, SOKR Malik Thrawn, is what I did it. But if you look at the there's like a board, like I forget what it's called, like a Zelly board or something, but you can look at all the different variants. But like essentially there's a variant where you use Traya, Daka Zombie, maybe Thrawn, or you can use another Night Sister in there, and then like Zombie taunts. Oh, Nihilus. I'm sorry. I think it's Nihilus. Maybe SOKR. I don't know. What was it? Maybe it was Traya, Daka Zombie, Nihilus, SOKR, and essentially like Nihilus annihilates Malgus, and then SOKR kills off the rest. And it's like a 3-star strat actually. So if you go like Traya, Nihilus, Daka Zombie, you might be able to like 3-star it with that.
Okay.
That's probably the closest thing. I did it with Malgis or Malik and Thrawn, but I think with those you'd be able to do it. Treya and Nihilus are really good relics to get as well. So I don't know, up to you.
I love that team. I actually really want to get that team up, but it just like from what I hear, it's a luxury team, at least kind of where I'm at, because they're not like requirements for everything, and
it's not a luxury
and it's
team.
Not like a lot of Cairo. Sorry, go ahead.
It's not a luxury team. It's a side farm, but because I have like Treya and Nihilus at gear 12, and Savage I have at relic 5. So Savage is an excellent relic. He solos a lot of great teams, and then this team can take out JMLs. And the thing that is hurting you is your off meta counters, so you just don't have any. So like once you get Bane, if you Omicroned Treya, Savage, and then you had Nihilus up and running, that's like a GL level team right there. Wampa would really help you. So stuff like that, like it really does matter having all these side teams if you want to like punch up in Kyber.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find, and I'm trying to like as little investment as I can, where I don't have to go super crazy with it, so I can keep the main farms going on.
Yeah, so you can if you want to add Iden gear 12 at least. Like you can Iden Treya Nihilus in there with into your farming plans if you need to.
Okay.
Wherever you want. But I would say like do as many of those things that I mentioned, but then your main farm that your next GL should be Jedi Knight Luke Jabba 100%. After you have Jedi Knight Luke Jabba, then you can farm whatever you want. You can go Profundity, you can go JMK into Profundity, you can go JML or Jabba, JMK, JML, Profundity, Leia or something. Like that's a really strong forming pathway. But like pretty much once you have Jabba, JML is like right around the corner. I got JML like 3 weeks after Jabba.
Okay. All right. So this is a question on that, because actually I'm totally fine with that. Like, and I definitely put JMK on the side burner. But after I get Jedi Master Luke up, I am like super close, like very very close to JML. Would you do him first, or would you go with Jabba? I went
Jabba into JML personally.
Okay.
So, and the reason I did that is because like he's required, like I have him at R9. At R9, he performs very well. As you saw, like I dunked on that Lord Vader with him. So I could have used him to beat JMK if I needed to, especially with that Plokron. So if you have him modded correctly, if you have and you have the right team members with him, he's a very, very strong character. But like I think Jabba is better. Like in JML's an offensive GL, not a defensive. So like Jabba, JML, yes, and then you can go JMK. And that like JMK was my 5th GL, because same thing as yours. I had like Rey. I farmed SLKR. I got Rey from the Lightspeed bundle. I farmed Jabba. Then I got JML, and then I went with my passion project of JMK because he was a passion project for me. So
yeah, JMK is a passion project for me too. To be honest, he's my favorite of all of them. So.
Yeah, me too. But that's what I would advise. And then JML, Jedi Knight Luke JML actually can beat the Malgus Proving Ground too. But you can figure out something else faster than that too if you wanted with SLKR. And I think it would be worth it to take Treya and Nihilus up and running. So.
I mean, would you argue though? Like, I mean, I don't know if this is a factor or not because I don't have them, but I heard like JML is actually like significantly important in Conquest, and that adds value to them.
So JML is. So I'll say this: JML is not going to get like. I would rather have Jabba in Conquest than JML. And hear me out, because Jabba can walk through every single node. Like JML. At some of the higher tiers gets beaten, but JML allows you to cheese feats. So if you're looking for like just beating everything and then getting like box 5 or 6, then you don't need JML. But if you're looking to like red box, then yeah, JML is very important because he allows you to cheese a lot of these like low gear character requirements that's required, because you can get kills with any level of gear pretty much if they're light side, and that's why he's so strong. So both are good. Like out of all my GLs, like JML is good, but I would like, I use Java a lot more than I use JML. Like JML is just like, you know, like a chisel with a tiny little hammer, and Java's like a sledgehammer where I can just like kill anything I need to. So
That's
also
awesome.
Java's team is not a Jedi, Sith, unaligned Force users, so you get those feats as well, which are usually pretty prevalent. So yeah,
Okay.
both are good, but I'm 100%. Smuggler's Run 2 will
Yeah,
change
they
your
solved that
mod
one.
game, so that's why you need it like as soon as you can. Like the two Jedi Bros will get you income as far as credits, and it'll get you some slicing materials. But once you have Jabba, your mods will be completely changed, because that event comes about like 2 to 3 times a month, and it is the best mod income that you get in the game.
That's what. Yeah, I heard you say that before. That's why I made them priority. And actually, to be honest, I have enough droid brains finally after a year and a half ish, where I have at least one Relic 9. And then yeah, it'll take me a little bit more time to get the second, but I was thinking that they should be my first two Relic 9s, but I mean,
The
I
Bros.
know that's not always like people are like, oh, get the farms first, like get
That,
the
are you talking about Poncho Bros?
yeah, the Poncho Bros.
So if you like take them to R7 right now, finish out Java. Once you finish Java, then you can R9 the Poncho Bros. You will
Okay.
like, I think as your first two R9s, they're fine because you can refresh the R9 node as well for pretty cheap, and then you will get just like print R9 material every month. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's that I have
I
that.
don't. We don't farm droid brains in my guild right now currently. Like we don't. I don't
So
get any.
I'm just gonna say this: your guild sounds like it's not very good. You know, like your account doesn't really have anything that guilds are really looking for, but your guild, I think, is underperforming for what it should be. It's fine to stay in it until you get Watt, but once you get Watt, you should upgrade your guild.
Yeah, I know that's a smart, and I know it's stupid, but like I
I'll say
really like the family. They're kind of like we talk all the time. Like it's
I'll
I know it's a smart decision, but like how do
I'll
you say goodbye?
I'll say this. I loved my. I don't know how long you've been watching me. I loved my last guild.
Yeah,
The Oakland Republic Raiders. Amazing guild. Amazing people. Those dudes are amazing at everything, like TB,
yeah,
TW. Like they're TW focused. Like we've done some things where it was like, you guys are ridiculously good. But I still left them because I like, for the sake of my account and being the most efficient in what I needed to do and moving
yeah,
forward. So I like, it was a hard choice to make, but I had to make it, and I did. And I've stayed in them with them a lot longer than I would have normally, just because they're like, well, they grew with me, but I did outgrow them. So I do it every about like 6 months. I grow out of a guild, sometimes faster, sometimes a little longer. I think I was in Oakland Republic Raiders like 8 months or 9 months or something. An amazing
yeah.
guild, but I had to leave them because my account outgrew, and then I needed to focus on other parts of the game. So your account, I promise you, is probably outgrown your guild, and you need to focus on your overall growth. Also, believe it or not, you're going to find amazing people everywhere. Like, this game has tons of amazing guilds with amazing people in it. If you upgrade your
Yeah.
guild, chances are there's amazing people in that guild as well. So, like, you
Can I ask you
may.
a fair question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you actually still talk to any of them?
Yeah, some of them are like one of the. Uh, yeah, yeah, they do. They're still on my streams and stuff. But yeah, I still talk to them. Like Iceman is Steel. Like some of these guys were some of my first viewers in that guild. So,
That's cool. That's
Iceman,
kind
Iceman is Steel was like my first public subscriber in my YouTube. So yeah, like uh I still do talk to them. Yeah, of course. So I'm a content creator, so a little different. I will say that
yeah.
my old guilds, a lot of them, no, I don't talk to them, or like, you lose track of them. If
Okay.
you like them, then you can still talk to them, or you can stay in like the social part of their Discord if they allow that. But I promise you, wherever you go, as long as you join a good guild with good people, like you're gonna find new friends anywhere. It's almost like changing high schools or something, or you're going to a new college. You're like, I don't want to go there. This is where all my friends are. And then you go there, and then you make new friends, and then you have a good time. So it's just like that. Like I know it's, and maybe because I'm in the military, like it's not that big of a deal to me to kind of like move on, because I move on, and then people around me, like my entire unit and friends, like every year, like a third of us kind of move on, and then that's just how it is. Like, and by the time like the third year rolls around, it's time for me to leave, and then I go do something else. So I would say it, even at the end game, you know, like people still change guilds, but until you're at the top end of the guild, I wouldn't get too attached to a guild, because like chances are, if your account is growing quicker, you're gonna have to keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely at the top end, but it was kind of cool experience, because like when I got there, it was kind of what you would call like a dead guild. Not a dead guild, but like it was very.
Why did you join a dead guild?
Because I was really low in GP, and nobody would have me. Like you said, like even now, like even if I upgrade, I'm not the most desirable character.
Well, you're
like,
7.7 million. Even my free to play account isn't in a dead guild. Like it's 200k GP, 250k GP or something. My guild's not dead. Like it's just as lower.
No, all right,
you know, so you don't have to join guilds that suck. Like you can join.
Yeah, but it was kind of a cool turnaround to see something that was like literally going nowhere, and now it turns into like, at least in our levels in our area, like extremely competitive. Like, I mean, and it's so interactive, and the people are really cool. And I get it. I'm taking with a grain, like I take it with a grain of salt, but I take it to heart. I do eventually need to move on, but like it was really cool to see something from nothing to really like outperform where we should be, because we definitely outperform.
Well, like I said, it's a hard decision.
Yeah.
But guilds are the most, like the income you get from guilds is the most important in the game. And if you're in a guild that is not performing, it's hurting you in a huge way. And your guild is not. I can tell you, like it's a good thing that you're getting Watt shards, but the second you get Watt at 7 stars, you need to just keep it moving, because I promise you. And I had the same thing with Dank Ideals. Like I just talked to him and I was like, dude, you're, and he was in a guild with like Nooch Too Good. And I was like, hey dude, like your guild is just not performing. And he joined my guild, the one I'm in now. And he's just like, these rewards are insane. And he told me I was right. So like,
oh, I know you're right.
You
like,
need to,
I'm not second guessing you're right.
You need to grow with your, and sometimes you just find a guild and you grow with them in the pace that you're at, and there's no reason to move on. But other times, like if you're at the top 5-10% of your guild, or even like top 50% of your guilds, a lot of times you can probably keep it moving.
Yeah.
So there's nothing. I'm like bottom 5% or something in my guild. I don't know what I am. Like I'm at the bottom. Like I'm not. I'm where I belong and where I should be, at the very bottom of my guild. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Actually be at the bottom of the guild, like for once, that would be really nice. That shows how strong the guild is.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I still punch up in like TB, TW, all those guild things. I still do tons of missions and all the other things that I'm supposed to do. So I still perform like top 10, 20%, just because I guess I know the game, but and my roster is usable. But if you, as long as you are able to perform, because I don't think advocate for people to join a guild and you can't like provide anything to that guild, because that's not fun either. But I think you should be and as competitive as a guild as possible, and that's going to help you more overall than your farming pathway. But I think we got you a good farming pathway though.
No, absolutely. No, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the time. I know you've had a long night, and it's appreciated. I'm an early bird, and I get up at 4:30 in the morning every day, and I
No,
saw the
it's fine.
stream going on. And I
It's
was like,
like
oh, cool.
no, it's like it's not even my bedtime yet. It's
Oh,
I'm in Japan, so it's not a big deal for me.
yeah, I know.
Plus
I know you're understanding. I was
my
saying that.
my Grand Arena went really went a lot quicker than I thought it would. So I really didn't mind doing this.
No, it is appreciated though. Like I know your time's valuable, and I appreciate what you're doing. Honestly, your content is great, dude. Like I caught you on I don't know, like it was the modding video. It was like the first one I ever saw, and then ever since
The
then I've been watching videos. Like I
the
thought, like, and I love your outlook on it because it's definitely your own, which I think is cool, and I think that's what captivates people. And I just want to say I appreciate what you do.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you. So, content creation is difficult. Like it really
Oh,
is.
I'm sure it is.
It's not as simple as just like sitting here. There's a lot that goes to it, and you meet a lot of people, and there's a lot of personalities. Some of them are good. Most of them are amazing, and then there's still those that like bottom 10% that's just like the worst. But
That's
I
like
yeah, I really
that's like
do enjoy doing this and helping people. So I do appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
oh, absolutely. You know, I think you're great, and I think you're seriously you're very close to like blowing up really big, and I really think that's the case because I watch all. I'll be honest, like I watch all because I really like the game. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I've been since I was a kid, and you know, when you came on the scene, it's definitely a fresh outlook, and I think it's really well done what you do.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not exactly at 1 year yet, but soon I'll be at 1 year. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure. The Christmas will be my 1 year mark. I'm sure I'll make a 1 year video. But I do appreciate the kind words and everything. But I do have to edit one more video, so I'm gonna have to end the stream. So I'm gonna go raid everyone off. I hope that answers all your questions that you had. Do you have anything last?
You've given me a lot, and I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna follow it, and maybe in 6 months we'll do another roster review and see where we're at. And I took your advice into account.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, hopefully it's what you need. All right, so let's get you guys rated out to the hut hangout. Even though sometimes they're a bunch of butt munchers, I do love them. All right, so let's get you guys rated out there. But thanks for hanging out, joining me on voice chat, Dion. Even though the beginning was very rough, we got through it. All right, so
Yeah.
so take care, and then if you have any questions for me, my Discord's actually pretty good. I share it with Egnard, so you're welcome to like go in there chat. It's a really good cool place. It actually has a ton of people in it, so it's not just mine. It's like a bunch of other content creators in there. But other than that, I'll see you all next time. Take care.
All right, take care, bud.
See ya. All right, YouTube world. I'll see you all next time. Hey, Iceman of Steel. Stay cool, dude. All right, everyone.